It's the new year, and along with it, SMG4 is taking a 2-week break from videos, so I decided that to hopefully satisfy your needs, here are some things that I want to see from the series going into 2023. Make sure to like and subscribe. Enjoy the video. The number one thing that I want to see come out of SMG4 in 2023 is more experimentation. Most SMG4 videos these days all follow a similar plotline, and the majority of them seem to play it safe. I want the series to branch out and do something new and unique that we haven't seen in a decently long time. Perhaps to have a video that doesn't actually have Mario as the main character, and have characters that normally wouldn't interact actually have some form of interaction. Perhaps make something like Mario Simulator, but with another character, or even bring back the Meet the Cast series that Luke stated he wanted to return in 2022. Another thing that I personally wish the series would do in 2023 is perhaps to make some corrections to the redesigned characters, specifically Fishy Boopkins. This model is extremely unoptimized and needs some patching up, as for some reason, Boopkins' model is the biggest model in size that came out of the redesigns, and for some reason, his eyelids are 4K quality. Of course, while they're at it, perhaps patch up some stuff with 4 and 3's redesigns as well, and just bring them some quality of life improvements. This brings me to my next point. The biggest thing I want out of SMG4 in 2023 is another arc, but of course this arc isn't just any ordinary arc. I want an arc that could essentially patch up any persisting plot holes or issues within the series. The likelihood of this happening is pretty slim, but I'm going to list off some things that I personally would love to see out of this hypothetical arc. First off, I want Meggy's long-lasting college arc to come to a close. In my opinion, this arc should have been completed in 2022, but for some reason, the series just forgot about it after Revelations, and they didn't mention it again until close to the end of the year. If they weren't going to do anything with her throughout 2022, they really should have ended her college arc with Melanie in Revelations. However, they didn't. So in 2023, please, I just hope they can find some way to end this dragged on college arc and also give a satisfying conclusion at the same time. Another thing that I would like out of this arc is finally providing new development for Tari. She has received next to nothing since the Waluigi arc, and she, out of anyone else in the series, is probably the most needed character that needs some sort of development. She and Belle don't even have backstories, and if they were placed into the series for the sole purpose of promoting Metarunner, with Metarunner finished, there isn't much of a reason of having her in the series. Perhaps providing new backstories and development for the character can actually give a reasoning as to why she's here. Now, to provide some more things that I want in this arc is for more SMG 1 and 2 screen time, development between Swag and Chris, perhaps bring in some characters from GMOD to do that, more of a dynamic between Bob and Boopkins to better showcase their friendship, more screen time from Psycho and Kaizo, and perhaps you could include the more optimized redesigns in this hypothetical arc. And finally, I would like them to address some plot holes and retcons that Cosmology had introduced into the series, such as 4 and 3's first meetup, or how Luke and SMG4 the character are tied together. Now, you may be asking yourself, how would it be possible to address all of these issues in one singular arc? Well, the thing is, this arc could potentially be the biggest arc of the show so far, especially if they're following the tradition of when arcs appear. Last time we got a much smaller arc, being the Lawsuit arc. I'd imagine in 2023, there's a potential that we could get a new arc almost as big as Genesis, and at the very least address some of the problems in said arc. It will be extremely beneficial to the series in the long term. That way, when we do get more bigger stories and plots in the future, it doesn't just create even more plot holes to add on top of the already existing ones. And that, my friend, is my SMG4 2023 wish list. Thanks for watching.